I've got some show and tell. I want to thank Bill Wilson. Bill Wilson is always coming up with the most creative woodworking projects imaginable, but he's been making a lot of puzzles lately. So he sent me one that he made, and he made this one just for me. It's got the Woodworking for Mere Mortals logo on it, and down here is a table with a saw in it. This is so cool. This is called a tanglement puzzle, and you have to untangle this from all of this, which I haven't been able to do yet. I've tried it, my son's tried it, my wife's tried it, so when I figure it out, I'm gonna make one of these and do a video of that, but I still haven't figured it out. And I also wanted to show you that wood. What do you think that is? That's poplar. I couldn't believe it when he told me what that was. I mean, I've never seen poplar look that beautiful, so I guess he just looks at it and buys it for unusual grain patterns and dark and light colors, and then, you know, finishes it. Looks great. So thanks, Bill. Oh, also he sent me some of these little miter slot hardware kit. 2 packages of these, so these will be really handy for the new router table, and well, actually I'll probably also use it on the table saw. Oh, and speaking of table saws, I wanted to thank Craig Clemens up in Ohio, who sent me, I just got this yesterday, he sent me a 2-pack of table saw blades. So those will come in real handy because I tend to use blades way longer than I should, and so it's gonna be nice to have some sharp blades. Thanks, Craig. And another viewer who wishes to remain anonymous sent me this. A switch for my table saw, because he heard me complaining about the switch on it. It was kind of low and hard for me to hit, so I'll have to figure out a way to mount that onto my table saw. I'm kind of thinking I might use it for my router table. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Now, the router table. I told you I was going to splurge on an insert plate, and I did. This is the Craig insert plate, and I'm kind of glad I got it. I think that's going to be really nice, and it's you can level the insert rings. It comes with little levelers, and the plate itself you level also. The only thing I didn't know is that the plate does not come with the levelers. You have to order those separately. I didn't even know that. And even in the instructions for it, it talks about using those levelers. And I was thinking, well, I kept looking through the package. Did they forget to send them to me or something? And now you gotta order them separately. So I ordered some of those. But the nice thing about that is I don't have to cut a rabbet on the inside of my table to drop it on. You just cut it all the way through and use those levelers to hold it on. So I'm looking forward to using that. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you was that the new Rockler catalog, which they sent me, and on the back of it, it's got the this glue brush on there, which has, you know, these little silicone, I should say, bristles on it, and you know, it says that the glue will just, dried glue will just peel right off of there. So I was thinking about that, and look at this. We already basically have these. These are little brushes you use for barbecue, you know, to put on barbecue sauce and that sort of thing. So I think it's the same thing. And these, I got these at the dollar store for $1 a piece. So I'm gonna try it and see if it works, but I can't use this one because I have to put it back up in the house. So I'll go to the dollar store, see if I can get some more of these and try them out. It looks like what I would need to do is just cut these down about halfway, because these look much shorter, and these are probably too flimsy. And here's where I am with that router table. I basically got the whole case made. I still need to put the drawers in. I haven't made those yet. I've got the casters on it so I can move it around, you know, while I'm working on it. And of course I need to still make the top. The whole construction was really inexpensive because I just used these stock 1x3s, I guess they are, and some 1/4-inch plywood for the panels and for the sides. And I think I'll do the same thing on the drawers. And I really want to spend some time on that top and the fence. That might be a second video, I'm not sure. I may just make the whole case in this first video. The top, I think what I've decided to do is I'm going to make it 1.5 inches thick. I'm going to use the 3/4-inch melamine. I never know which way to say that. And then 3/4-inch ply underneath that, so it'll be really sturdy, and it'll hang out over the edges a bit too.